This sucks.
Welcome, everyone, to Drafting with Drafts. For those people who like to draft things, for those people who like to drink, and for those of us that are both, this is the show for you. This is episode 2. We will discuss the topic of this particular draft in just a second. But first, we're gonna go down the line. We've got a new panel of teams this week. I'm Lou. I'll be your host. Next to me is my friend, Lisa LaTempa. And let me tell you, her and I go way back. Way back. We met teaching at the same school and became friends based on the fact that we loved a lot of the same things. Absolutely so right. When we decided, spoiler, we were going to do a podcast based around music, she was one of the first people I thought of. So, Lisa, hey, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Give the listeners, viewers, just a little bit of background on you and why you're such a good fit for this particular podcast.
Well, I'm originally from New York City, and I started out DJing when I was about 12 years old. My stepdad was a DJ, taught me how to DJ. In my room, I had a little turntable set up and everything, and I just love music and stuff. So I've been doing that for, I'm not going to say how many years, but a very long time, dabbling into music and DJing in clubs and things like that. So, yeah, and now I'm in Buffalo. I've been here for about 14 years, and I've made it my home, and I love it. So,
well, we're pretty pumped to have you here today.
Thank you.
Next, we have someone that this is only, I think, the second time we've actually ever met in person.
Right.
But we've become friends through social media interactions, or at least, I think we're friends.
We're definitely friends.
Okay, cool.
Shared dorkiness. That
yes.
did that.
Yes.
That just, we connected on a number of different levels of.
Absolutely.
Pop punk and otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
My wife, on several occasions, has questioned just how far our friendship goes. So I would say that's the definition of a good friendship right there. James Kurdziel, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. What? Let's be real here. What is it that makes you the perfect person for team number 3 here?
Well, my background probably helps a little bit. I think largely I'm used to doing things that make me seem cooler than I am, and I think that's exactly what my strategy is for this. So that'll be good. I do radio for a living. I do programming and content for a number of radio stations. I'm based out of Buffalo, and I do day-to-day operations on 103.3 The Edge, and I'm on the air, but I'm not that good on the air. So
that's not true.
Yeah. I'm better off. I promise. I promise.
Let me interject. It's because he saw my strategy on my computer. That's why he didn't think he was going to win.
It was an accident. I accidentally cheated at a draft. This is the worst.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely shocked that you have a strategy going into this.
Of course I have a strategy.
Brendan?
Yeah, hi, I'm Brendan.
Again, Brendan Van Allen, thank you so much for opening the doors of Community Beer Works to us, letting us be a part of all this, and we're happy to have you as team number 4. Mm-hmm. What's your strategy?
I'm not telling you until we start.
I was just
I can't do it. I'll say it once the first pick goes. My strategy is to make sure that James doesn't cheat anymore. To start.
It's gonna screen right.
Don't look at it, man.
know what
That's
I'm
fair.
supposed to
I'm
do.
actually
And
really-
now I'm like scared. I'm like I'm trying to be polite, but I'm like I don't want to make eye contact
Just
with
keep
him.
your
Like,
eyes to
it's gonna
yourself.
be-
And don't look at me in the eyes. I'm really aggressive. Like, start biting. No,
This is
you
gonna
just
be-
did
I
it.
just did it. Like son of-
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be fun. So we've introduced the panel of teams here. Here we go with the topic. We're drafting a mixtape. For those of you under the age of 30, you could also call that a playlist. But for those of us who are of a different generation, who remember creating mixtapes, creating burn CDs for different situations in our lives,
Putting them on your Zune.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mini disc.
Oh my gosh.
We're doing a breakup mixtape. The best mixtape that you can draft to get you through the worst breakup that you've ever been through, worst breakup that you can imagine, things like that. So we are actually in order right now of pick. I'm taking the first pick, then Lisa, James, Brendan. Snake draft style comes back up. We're going to do 5 picks on the air, and then you'll be able to see the next 5 in our article and share it online. So I think we should just start, right?
The only way to do it.
All right, number 1 pick, straight off of my 1998. Shut up, Brendan. Shut
How
up.
old were you in
I hate your
1998?
face.
It matters. It matters.
In 1998, I was 14.
Oh, so this is a deep one.
14 going on 15.
It's a deep Weird Al cut.
Sorry. Totally forgot about Weird Al. Okay. I'm going with
Oh, yeah.
Damn It by Blink-182. True teenage angst. I had to.
Okay.
And now I don't get to talk for like 20 minutes.
Thank God.
Lisa.
All right. I'm literally going to just go on a whim here. I'm going to pick for my first pick, Odessa. And the name of the song is It's Only.
You know what I'm going to have to do is after this is all done, we've got our teams, I'm going to have to make a playlist of all these songs.
Put it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
oh, yeah.
there's going to be I think there's going to be a bunch of songs that I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No. And that's one of them.
That's a whole vibe.
Why is that your number 1 pick?
You know,
What
it's
about it?
actually a newer song to me. Also, like listening to Odessa is like recent. You know, a couple years ago, I got wind of this song, and just the lyrics of it, and at that time, what I was going through, you know, she literally saying she was gonna kill someone, and I had that kind of feeling. But it also is like my kind of vibe. It's like
Can you keep that
kinda
pen pointed
mellow.
at Lou when you talk about that?
Yeah, so it literally was, you know, and I just literally picked that out of I mean, I have it on my paper, but I wasn't going to pick that as my first one until I was thought about it. Right.
And it fits.
Yeah, it fits. It fits.
It's awesome. Starring all the songs I need to actually look up.
You'll love that song.
James, number 1.
So you took what might have been mine, which is sort of annoying. But also, I'm going for functional. Like, I want this to be a really genuinely great breakup playlist, and that means like really effective sad songs. So my number 1 overall pick, I'm doing The Cure's "Pictures of You."
Oh, yeah.
See, because of that reaction. That's why.
Heavy.
Because exactly, come out swinging.
So what we've gotten so far is Lisa's mixtape is going to be I Will Effing Fight You. James's will be I'm going to curl up in a corner and
you will
just
find me
sob
under
my
a bed,
eyes out.
and yep, I will. My guy liner will be running down my face. I will not have talked to my friends in weeks. Mine's gonna be ugly.
Warped Tour 02.
Right.
Yes. All right, Brendan, I'm ready for the strategy.
All right. So I'm trying to bring up my list right now. Of course, it's not working. Why would I?
Technology.
All right. So my strategy, since you made your first garbage picks. Is a breakup. A breakup has stages. It has the 5 stages of grief. So if we're gonna have a full playlist, then we gotta have denial and anger and bargaining, depression, and acceptance. So that is.
I am blown away by this strategy.
Yeah. So there's 10 picks. There's gonna be 2 songs from each of those things. Right
So
there.
your list is actually going to be helpful.
Maybe.
So it's the,
I mean, well, here's the thing though. If you just broke up with someone or someone just broke up with you, you listen to this. You're in the first stage. You're in denial. You're not going to listen. You're not going to listen to the other ones. They're not going to mean anything to you.
Sure.
At the end of it, maybe going through the whole thing, it'll mean something to you. But yeah.
So your first pick is going to be denial.
Yeah, my first pick is going to be denial. Of course, it's not coming up right now. Why wouldn't it? But you know what? I'm going to go with sad and say, oh, where is it?
Don't rely on technology.
Right.
That's,
Right.
you know,
That's why I'm going.
that's right.
That's why everything.
Your
is all
robots
right
have
here.
failed you.
Yeah,
Yes.
it has.
Just
man, I'm sorry,
when I
guys.
was learning.
Sinead
to love.
O'Connor.
What the fuck? All right, so we're taking the pause right now. All right, sorry. All right, so I fucked up.
That's not what I had in mind. Sure, it works.
Yeah.
It's in. We got sensors.
All right, good. All right, I messed up and I couldn't. I lost my list of everything I had and I can't find it. But whatever. I'll go as we go. So the first one that I'm choosing for denial is "Torn" by Natalie Imbruglia.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Have it.
All right, so mainly one of the reasons why is because it's straight from the '90s, and I still know the lyrics to it. I never had
half
it
the
on
battle.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
had it on. I never had it on a playlist or anything like that.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, I've never actually heard the song.
No,
I saw it was on a bunch of
The
lists.
song came out in the mid '90s when I was like just in middle school.
Yeah.
I remember it being on when I was playing volleyball. That I played volleyball in 8th grade. I don't.
Show of hands. Who at this table knows every word to that song? Good to know. That's a good first pick. All
Yeah,
right.
that was good.
All right.
And you're coming back up, so you do another denial song, right? Are you doing all
No,
of yours?
actually, I'm gonna go through. So it's gonna be
One through five.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to make it a little more interesting for the draft.
fair.
Not necessarily for the playlist. Like for the playlist, you probably want to listen to the 2 in a row. But for
Yeah.
the draft, I'm going down the list. All right. So next, we have "Angry." Sorry, guys. This is gonna happen at least one more time, which is right now. Okay, so I'm actually going to change it a little bit because I found one of the songs that I wanted for denial. So I'm going to go 2, 2, and 2. I'm changing my draft. All right. So denial is "Kiss Me Baby One More Time" by Britney Spears.
Hit me, baby.
Hit me.
Hit
Hit
me,
me,
yeah.
Hit me, hit me baby one more time. Maybe not the best breakup song, but hey man, hit me baby one more time, please.
She does say her loneliness is killing her.
Yeah.
So it could.
Man, I don't know.
Right.
I don't think that's a breakup song.
Okay, we can vote on this.
What? Why? Okay, so I think that
She's
it
not
could-
lamenting anything lost. She's looking for something. Why do I know this shit? So there's nothing about a breakup in it. She's by herself and wishes she wasn't. That's not about a breakup. That's
And if we look at the video, shut up. But if we look at the video, she's pining after someone that she's never had.
that she's never had. Right.
And she wants that person. she's never had that person though.
You look like you're selling me on this.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's
This-
a tricky one.
This
The breakup thing doesn't necessarily, like, this is the tape you want to listen to after your breakup. It could be
Sure.
gray skies are gonna clear, you know, like, it could be anything. You don't
To
have
pull
don't
you
have to
out.
want to be sad.
okay.
That's true. That's how I think of it.
Sad, this might be a pick-me-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess if you're
So you're done with whoever, and now you're pining after somebody you've never had.
okay, and I suppose that you're going through a breakup and you're like, Brittany's like doing the "my loneliness is killing me," and you're just like, damn, yeah, Brittany, I know exactly what you feel right now.
When you're going through a breakup, you're an idiot. Remember that.
This is also very true.
Yeah, you're so dumb.
31 years, and my wife still thinks I'm an idiot.
We never grow out of that stage. All right, are we leaving it?
Are we? I think we should.
All right.
I think we should.
Okay.
It's fair.
Super
All right.
cringeworthy,
Okay.
but whatever.
It's not Green Lantern.
It's not Green Lantern. At least it's an actual song with words in it. So
That was on the first one that never aired, okay? Thank you.
Let's not tell people our dirty laundry.
that one will see the light of day at some point. All right, James.
So
back
I
to
go
you.
now?
Yep.
Oh, good. I needed to be ahead of you on this one because I'm doing either Prince or Sinead, whichever version you want, and I'm going to do Nothing Compares to You. I'll say Sinead's version just for playlist purposes.
It was because I threw her name out there.
Because you alluded to it. I mean, it was
Yep.
going to be my second pick. I'm definitely going for something on this, but like when you said it, I was like, oh no, he's going to take it. So I was very happy to jump up.
That's a classic too.
It is.
That is. All right. So that leaves me.
You're up.
When he said Prince, I cringed because I am going to pick a Prince song, and it's The Beautiful Ones.
Good
Now that-
song.
I mean, I know Mariah Carey remade it with, I think, Cisco. But I grew up listening to Prince, and going through a breakup, you know, The Beautiful Ones hurt you every time.
Hey, so I'm here with Brendan. We're discussing some good old beer. Brendan, what are we drinking tonight?
We're drinking The Whale by Community Beer Works. Which
All right.
is better, yeah, Community Beer Works already.
So
See? You're gonna relax.
yeah. So tell me a little bit about this beer. What goes into making a beer like this?
So this is the Whale Brown Ale. This is one of our beers that we make year round. It's one of the first beers that we ever made. This is it's an American brown ale that has some English malt characteristics to it as well. Lots of American malts and some American hops. The hops don't matter in this beer. It's all about the malts. It's roasty. It's toasty. You get a lot of coffee and chocolate characteristics out of it, but
Sure.
basically it's a lot of roasted malt. So when you taste it, you're gonna get coffee and chocolate characteristics out of it. You're gonna get some toast, like
Okay.
like bready toast. It's awesome. This is a very good food beer. Pairs well with food. It's a very cool beer.
So that kind of feeds into my next question. Someone comes in and says, I do not like dark beers, and you recommend the Whale.
Yeah.
What do you, how do you paint it in a light that where someone who doesn't like dark beers would be willing to try this? Why
Yeah.
would they like it?
We get this question a lot. We do a lot of supermarket samplings, like at Wegmans and Tops and Consumers and stuff. And even here as well, people come into the brewery and they're like, well, I don't really like a dark beer. And we just say, well, just try it.
Yeah.
So the way that we paint this is one of the ways is, do you drink coffee? A lot of people drink coffee black or with cream and sugar or whatever. That is a very characteristic flavor of this beer right here. You have to give
Absolutely.
it a try. This is a very approachable, smooth beer, even though it has a lot of robust characteristics to it. This is a great all-around, year-round beer that everyone can really enjoy. There's some people that don't like it, but then there's also some people that don't like Pilsners and some people that don't like IPAs. So
Sure.
there's more people that like this than don't, for sure.
It has a very unique color to it. How do you get a color like this?
That's all from the malts. It's all from the malts. So basically, when you're brewing, you're using different types of malts, mostly barley, and you get fermentable sugars out of them. Some of them are roasted longer than others, and you can get some that are just mildly, like just toasted lightly, and then you get some that are literally burnt to hell, and like you can get like they're black. They come out of the bag literally black. But that's where you get a lot of different flavor characteristics, but you also get colors from them as well. So this is from the roasted malts. This brown color, yeah. Originally, it was called what was it called?
I was gonna say that was
The brown. It was originally going to be called the Brown Whale. The first name was the Brown Whale, but we just ended up going with the whale because if you go on Urban Dictionary, you'll know why.
On that note, Brendan.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for explaining a little bit about this beer,
welcome.
why people should try it. It's delicious. Come out and grab yourself one.
Yeah, come to Community Beer Works, 527th Street, or you can also pick this up at Wegmans and Tops and Consumers and Dashes and Lexington Co-op and your local bottle shop and lots of bars and restaurants in the area and Community Beer Works.
All those places.
Cheers, bruv.
Cheers.
I like the cut of your jib.
Went through a breakup, you know, the beautiful ones hurt you every time. That was like, I felt it way down in here. So yeah, that's my pick.
Good pick.
I like it.
All right, I got back-to-back picks now.
Woo.
I could do a full, like, emo as hell 1 through 10 here, but I also want to throw in very specific songs that, like, even now still, like, I hear and I'm just like, oh, man.
Okay.
That kind of go outside of that, too. So I am taking End of the Road by Boyz II Men.
Ooh.
Because when Wanye, man, when he's crooning, I feel all that. I've been there. I have been there.
Oh boy.
And now I'll probably go back to my, like, emo.
That was a good one though. I think I cried to that song.
Oh, who has not
couple
not
of
cried
times.
to End of the Road besides
I thought it was about death forever. I didn't know. I'm like, all right.
That's super
cool.
fair, actually.
I was today years old when I found out that was a breakup song. So here we are.
And I suppose I'll go back to the emo side of things. I'll go back and forth. You cannot have at least in my opinion, you cannot have a breakup mix without Dashboard Confessional.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna do. Shut up, Brendan. I'm gonna do Screaming Infidelities.
Oh, nice. Nerd. Emo nerd.
Emo nerd.
So my concern in this whole thing is you, Lou, because I knew our lists were going to be super similar. Like super, like you've drafted 3 songs that I would have drafted at some point.
There's one particular song on this list that I did not take in my top 3 and will be shocked if it comes back up to me because I feel like you're going to take it, at least either on the way down or back up. Just seeing where your
pressure.
mixtape is going.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be interesting.
I don't expect to see it again.
All right.
All right, Lisa.
All right, I gotta go for it. I'm gonna pick No Doubt, Don't
Oh,
Speak.
I was wondering how long it was going to go before.
You know, that era, I felt her breakup. I was
yeah.
going through her breakup with her. Just, even though I wasn't going through a breakup, but
That's a great one because the guy she
felt
broke up
it
with is in
the band.
Literally in
and
the
like the
band.
whole album was literally their breakup.
Like they broke up and like you still got to play bass. Like just look at her.
This
you
song
know,
is
just like,
about
oh,
you, and you have
yeah.
to play bass to this song
Yes.
every night.
Every night.
You're like, oh no.
For the rest of your career.
Let's.
they're-
You were right.
You know, they play
Right.
it. They played it
And it's
way
what?
after.
It's their biggest hit
Yeah.
they've ever had.
Yeah.
Also, thinking back to like 1994, No Doubt, and 1994 specifically, like Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Who would have thought in like 20 years she'd be with like Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton.
Or anyone like
Or
Blake Shelton.
right,
Like,
anyone
it's
who
just-
isn't like super Gavin Rosdale-y.
Right.
You know,
Right. Oh, yeah, she was with him for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, James.
So for this one, I'm doing just straight up. It's just one of the best songs that you can listen to in any kind of mode of depression, especially a breakup. It's probably one that I could save to later and still get, but it's just too important of a song in my opinion.
Fair.
So I'm going with REM Strange Currencies.
Nice.
It's the perfect song, and it's falling in the perfect spot on this list, in my opinion, and that's why I put it there. But and also, it's just one of my favorite bands ever, and probably one of the more underrated albums that you would find that.
Good pick. There's also an importance in all these picks of having songs you actually like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm convinced that's why Brendan grabbed "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time." It's a favorite of his.
That was me struggling to get to the surface for air. I saw it. Yeah. So,
It was that or Nickelback.
I mean, all right.
Oh, gosh.
I wouldn't go that far. All right. So part of this is what you said is dealing with music that you like as well, and
Yeah.
not just whiny emo music. Which I will tell you that I had a whiny emo Bright Eyes mix when I broke up with one of my girlfriends back in when I was in my early 20s. Listen to that a lot.
To say, who didn't have a whiny Bright Eyes emo mix at
With a
some
little-
point? in
and there
their
was a
life?
second
Yeah.
one that had a little dashboard on it and a little bit of some other stuff that was just super sad. Taking Back Sunday, and, yeah. But the dashboard, the acoustic stuff that you can't find anymore. Oh,
Back on, this is a plug for Apple Music, I suppose. Back on Apple Music, they put all that stuff back on there.
really?
Yeah, I'll send it to you later.
You guys not gonna drink your beers?
Yeah.
I
I'm still
will.
drinking this.
I'll drink mine.
Whatever.
So what's your
All
your
right.
take?
So my next we're in anger now, and in anger we have Die 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 My Darling, Die Die My Darling by the Misfits. Wow. Yep. Angry Man.
I did not see it going there. I'm not mad that you went there, but I didn't see it going there.
You got to be angry.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I'm going with, because it's back to me, and we're still on angry, is "Forget You" by CeeLo Green. Yep. Yep.
That was a good one.
We talking radio mix or
No, the
album
one-
version?
The unadulterated one
Sure.
that the editor has to edit out when I say you.
You're welcome.
What does it say?
What's the?
Yeah. What is it?
What
What's
is the
lyric?
line?
Yeah. What's the lyric?
I think.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Okay. That is it.
Anyone else have any input on that?
It is.
That out, please.
All right. James, are you going to continue on this angry trend?
No, this is I'm going to curveball it a little bit. It is probably the first great anthemic pop breakup song of the 2K era. I'm going to go with Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone.
But that was definitely going to be one of my next picks.
And you know what? I wasn't gonna do. That's another one I wasn't gonna do there, but I figured you were
Classic.
probably going to go that route, so I went with that one.
Classic.
Yeah.
A voice theme?
Oh,
Yeah.
do Maroon
Whoa.
5. Someone get it in there.
Oh my gosh. Shakira. Oh. It's. All right. This one's hard for me. I don't know. Like, I'm having a hard time here. But I'm going to pick a song you guys probably don't know.
Starring it already.
It's Willow Smith
I
featuring.
whip my hair back and
No. No. Willow Smith featuring SZA. And
Oh,
it's,
so this is a newer song.
it's newer. I mean,
I'm already
it's
in.
some old. I mean, it's a little old, but it's it has that breakup vibe, and it's just talking about you wanting someone to love you the way you love them, but they just don't. So it's basically, a sad song. Real interesting, real mellow vibe, real chill. I love it. So you guys have
What's
to
it
check
called?
it out. 9. Just the number 9. I think it's off an EP she has.
And it's a Willow Smith song.
Yes.
See, I really like SZA.
Oh yeah. The song is phenomenal. I was shocked. It's way different from Wave Your Hair Back and Forth for sure.
Well, she's not like 9 anymore.
Yeah, I think this is
So-
more of her vibe and her like what she's feeling, and you know how SZA is, So it has that cool vibe. Kind of makes you feel a little sad, but also you can like groove to it. So
Up tempo.
no,
No?
It just has a dope like vibe to it,
Okay. All right.
and no one knows it. See, no one knew that song. Kind of has the vibe with the Odessa thing. So
You're gonna have a hell of a mixtape here.
yeah, it's eclectic.
Oh, I've lost already. Yeah.
So with this number 4 pick, this
the
is
Misfits next to Britney Spears. which
Yes.
is not awesome.
yes. That alone is gonna get you votes.
Right.
This pick was the one I was worried James was going to take. Not done by Kelly Clarkson. That was the other one I was worried about. Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division.
So it was either that or Kelly Clarkson with that. I knew it was one. I'm not kidding. It was like,
It is arguably the saddest song I've ever heard in my entire life. And even being in, what is Adam? What's the sad? First of all
it's
I
Arms
heard.
of the Angel when you see puppies crying. I mean, that's the saddest song in
That
the world.
commercial.
Fair. But even to this day, like in my current space in life where I am very happy, very content, I'm not sad. I'm not upset on most days if we're not talking about very specific things, I suppose, that make me sad. If I listen to this song, my day's done. I'm wrecked. I'm ruined. So
Good one.
Describe a good life other than the word content.
I spent most of my life not being content and having a lot of stuff going on. So content is actually a good feeling to have. Yeah. Happy, loved, content. You, Adam.
Wow, okay.
So,
Alex editing, so.
he is, yeah, he's.
If you feel like you want to take a poke at Al, the best way to do it is, be careful. I'm editing.
And you can, and you can edit out that entire
I
spiel
forgot
I
we're-
just did.
We're both lefties. I was gonna
yeah.
I was gonna move it on this side, and then I realized because of the microphone, I'm like, we're both lefties.
Keep almost dropping this. All right, and number 5. So this is my last pick that we're doing on air. I'm starting the 5th round here, and this is a tough one. This is the one I'm taking so that you don't take it.
Let's see.
X Factor by Lauryn Hill.
You know me well. I should have.
I was actually shocked that you hadn't taken it.
I know. I thought about it, and then I was like, I switched it up. I'm winging it. Dang. All right. Well,
All right, final pick on air.
I'm gonna have to go with this because I just have to. Coldplay, Scientist.
I was wondering if that was going to be taken. That's a really
Cannot
sad
have
song.
Coldplay, especially like the video. The video is, doesn't she like go through a windshield or something? It's
That's one way to
It's like
break
going
up.
backwards. I know.
Also, all
No,
you,
you don't need to put that on.
You're a radio guy.
all you had to say was Coldplay,
Yeah.
and I was already like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm sad. Yeah.
Lots of sad songs.
All right, James.
You can't have a breakup list without Bright Eyes, right? So,
fair.
but it becomes which Bright Eyes?
Yeah,
because
like all of them.
there's literally all of them.
All of the Bright Eyes.
I went with what I think is just generally the coolest Bright Eyes song, my personal favorite of the songs, and it happens to be a breakup song. It's called "It's Cool, We Can Still Be Friends," which
choice.
is super badass.
That was on the mix, for sure.
And I think it's a perfect complement to my current list, following Kelly Clarkson.
They literally one flows directly.
Like,
into the
you know
other.
what's weird about my list now? Because I not that I didn't like the Kelly Clarkson. I'm happy I picked it, but I picked it. It's the only pick that I did just to block you, and now my list looks weird with The Cure, Sinead O'Connor, REM, Bright Eyes, and Kelly Clarkson.
That is a mixtape for the ages, though.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna round this out later with more cool weird stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Right. All right. So I'm on bargaining now. I'm actually going through the 5 stages of grief with this actual draft right now. I don't know if you knew that. All right. So I'm gonna go for bargaining. I'm choosing it because can I do my 2, or are we breaking it off right at the end of this? Oh no, we're breaking it off at the end of this.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm choosing You're So Last Summer by Taking Back Sunday for bargaining. Oh. Yeah. It's a good one, huh?
I was hoping it would come back up.
What?
Good pick.
Yeah, thank you.
Good pick.
Yep. That was on the
And
break.
with my one last gasping breath,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll apologize for bleeding on your shirt. That's bargaining. That is bargaining.
When did you do that? That's bargaining. There you go.
Great pick to end this. Well done.
That was good.
It hurts me to compliment Brendan as much as I have tonight, but I'm a big fan of this playlist. So, hey, I want to thank all you guys for watching and listening. I want to thank Lisa and James and Brendan for being a part of this episode. Make sure when this is released, you check back with us and see the complete mixtapes, and let us know which one of us had a mixtape you would actually listen to better than the rest, and you can vote below.
In fact, end your relationship just so you can listen to this playlist. Like, without context, they're nothing.
Exactly.
I can't top that. All right. See you next time. Vote below.
This sucks.